Hi, and welcome to Zooma's SEO Outlook of July 2025. In this Outlook, we will go through some updates from the search engines, we will look at some news and trends, and I will also give you a useful tip.
First, let's check if there are any recent updates from the search engines.
Google has not released any new official updates since March. This graph illustrates the movements in the search result pages. The red bars illustrate more movements while the green shows less movements. And looking specifically at Sweden, we can see that AI overview results are really growing. The last time we checked this, the coverage was 15%. Right now it's 38% on mobile devices. To make room for the AI overview, Google is removing other things like featured snippets. This graph shows how the featured snippet really is declining over time now. And this may be a good thing because the AI overview presents more links than the featured snippet did, so there are more possibilities actually to get traffic from the AI overview. And now over to ChatGPT, because they have recently upgraded their search capabilities. They say that they now automatically can perform multiple search queries for complex questions. They can also search the web with images that you have uploaded. And they're also better at following instructions, especially for longer queries. So I tested this image search capabilities actually. So I uploaded a photo of a known product that I know exists on Amazon and so on, and asked if they could describe what it was. But they actually got it wrong. This is a remote control for a winch, but they say that this was a testing equipment for some electricity. So maybe it's not 100% perfect yet, but it will probably get there. And now let's look at some news and trends from search and AI. Google has recently released an interesting document describing ways to make your content appear in Google's AI experiences. The document is published by Google's John Mueller, and it's containing guidelines on how to make your content prepared for AI search. Some interesting but maybe not shocking bullets from these guidelines are that you should create content that fulfills people's needs. Write in-depth, non-generic text that truly answers the user's question. And you should give visitors a first-class page experience. So fast loading, mobile-friendly design, and clear separation between main content and other content will make AI searches stay longer. You should also think multimodal, so supplement the text with relevant images and videos, and keep Merchant Center and your business profile up to date so that you are visible even when users are searching through other interfaces like camera or voice. So my recommendation is to spend some extra time on thinking how you can improve your web content using images and videos. Try to include unique photos taken by you. They don't need to be perfect, but they need to illustrate the topic that you're talking about in a good way. And some more interesting points from the guidelines are that the structured data must be visible on the page. So if you are using schema markup, the content of this markup must be visible on the website as well. If not, you may get penalized. And an interesting passage in the guidelines is this about Google saying that you need to understand the full value of a visit. They're probably talking about this because they know that the number of clicks are declining and will continue to declining when you get the answer instantly in the search result page. So they are telling you to focus less on generating clicks and tailor your content based on that strategy. They are also saying that you should try to understand the full value of a visit. So you should focus less on generating clicks and tailor your content based on that strategy. And it's interesting that Google includes this in the guidelines because they know that the number of clicks will decline over time when AI overviews and AI mode is introduced. So by focusing on the full visit and how your website in total is performing, instead of looking at the number of clicks, is the strategy forward. They also mentioned that you should continue to evolve with your users. As the search behaviors are changing, You need to more frequently rethink your strategies to adapt. And in summary, these new guidelines are really nothing new. This is something that Google has communicated for a long time, even before AI existed. So just continue producing really good content, and that's kind of the basis. It was a while ago since we heard something new from Bing, but this is something new because they are pushing the protocol IndexNow for instant indexing. So IndexNow is a protocol that lets websites notify the search engines of content changes for immediately indexing. So instead of waiting for a crawler to visit your website can now ping the search engine when a page is added, uploaded, or removed. However, Google is not yet supporting IndexNow. They have conducted some tests, but there are no official support yet. It is supported by Bing, Yandex, and some smaller search engines. IndexNow is also being adapted by some CMS platforms like Wix, making it possible to automatically inform about updates and removals of pages and so on. And AI search usage grows, but Google still leads. So ChatGPT is now handling roughly 1 billion searches per day. And Google, including YouTube and Google Play, still dominates with an estimated 19 billion queries a day combined. So Google is still the leader, but what's interesting is that ChatGPT reached this 1 billion query milestone 5.5 times quicker than Google. So we can probably expect them to continue growing at a high rate. Over to a very hot topic, and that's about how you track your visibility in the LLMs and the Google AI overview. Google has confirmed that all links in an AI overview result will receive the same ranking position in Search Console. That means that if you are in the AI overview answer in one of the top positions shown in this screenshot, all of them will be reported as position 1. And Google confirms that clicks on any AI-generated answer link counts as a click in Google Search Console. And impressions is counted whenever an AI answer is viewed by the user. That means that the data from AI Overview is present in Google Search Console. However, there is no possibility at the moment to filter out this data specifically. You may have heard about Screaming Frog. It's a very powerful application that you can use to analyze different aspects of your website from an SEO perspective. The latest version, version 22 of Screaming Frog, allows you for more advanced analysis of pages' content than previously. You are now able to do semantic analysis and display it in different formats, making it easier to understand where you have overlaps and duplicated content and so on. These semantic analysis are similar to what the LLMs are doing, so it's important to do this kind of reporting to optimize your website for visibilities in ChatGPT and so on. The screenshot here illustrates one report where different colors illustrate different semantic topics of a website. So for example, the red area that you see here illustrates food-related content of a website. If you already are using Screaming Frog, or if you want to make more advanced analysis of the content of your website, I recommend you to try this new version. There is a license fee involved, but it's not very high compared to the value that this tool gives you. And that was all for now. Thank you for listening, and reach out if you have any questions.